Nashville School Shooting. Now it's a 28-year-old woman. I think like 3 dead, 3 injured. See, it's stuff like this that's going to have the government ready to take their guns. You know what I mean? Whether this stuff is all a hoax or a mind trick, like I forgot how the dude that got sued about the Sandy Hook situation, whether he's telling the truth or not, it's like all these mass shootings are starting to happen consistently. Maybe when I was younger 10 years ago and I didn't hear about it too much, but maybe 10 years ago, this is not stuff that you were hearing about often. This is not stuff that you were, seeing on the day-to-day. And I'm not saying it's on the day-to-day, but I mean, if we just look back in the past 2 years, maybe even 3, with how many of these quote-unquote mass shootings is going on, or hate crimes and this and that, look how it's damn near turning into a competition. You know what I mean? And so I'm starting to look at it as like this, man. Is this an act? Is this set up by the government? Are these staged acts? No disrespect to the victims or the people that's having to deal with it, but let's say they're not staged. Well, who are these people that are set in place, that are claiming that they're crazy, that are claiming that they're this, claiming that they're that, coming in and killing people? Is this a chess play to take our guns? We have to start, assessing this and seeing, what is this? Is it just mental illness? Is it people getting tired of what's going on in the world, depressed, whatever, blase, blah, and so they decide to, go and take a life? What is this about? You know what I mean? And none of us really know. They sentence these people. They have you're in front of the judge. They sentence these people. They do this, do that, and then we never hear from them again. For all we know is they could be placed in a mansion on an island or something, and you just don't know. It's like after these people, hey, we're gonna give you life and not let you out for doing a mass shooting, and then they just disappear. There's no update. There's none of us as average people that can really be able to say, hey, we know for a fact he's in prison. I'm really starting to question this stuff, man. Like, is this strategic? But then on the other side of the fence, just besides that, it's just sad that this is what it's coming to. It's sad that, you can't even go to school no more. When I was younger, I couldn't imagine having to deal with COVID and not being able to be around people, not being able to go to school, or my parents wanting to take me out of school because people are getting guns in the school, people are doing this, people are doing that. I couldn't imagine having to deal with that. So how I look at it is, it's just sad, And at this point, it's like, what is there to be done? The side that I'm taking, though, is I like to bear arms. You know what I mean? If something was to happen, I feel like, me personally, I should have the right to be able to bear arms and defend myself. Hell, if I was in school and somebody came in there shooting and I had a gun and I shot him, would I be a hero? You know what I mean? There has to be something mandated where we start having people that's around that's able to protect themselves. All of this, get a gun license, this, all this different stuff you got to go through just to get one. And I get that they're doing that to protect people from guns getting in the wrong people's hands. But it's like, come on, man. Something has to be done. And it can't just be, effing up our Second Amendment right and taking that out and saying we're going to take everybody's guns. It's time for people to wake up, man. There's something that's going to happen. There's something that's going on behind the scenes while we're looking at all this other BS that's distracting us. And people are making their moves and making their plays, man. We got to wake up.